Alright, it's still December the 2nd and 2015, but it's 10:18 a.m. in the morning, and I have like a ton of things on my mind and stuff, so I just thought I'd do this video blog. I don't know if I'll publish it right away or maybe later tonight or something, but anyway, let's just do this. Drinking my coffee. I don't know if the mic is picking up the noise over there somewhere trying to repair the elevator. I swear they said that it was going to be repaired Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, but oh my god, it's Wednesday and I don't know what they're doing. But hey, if it gets it to work, that's great. I don't really use the elevator that much unless I need to do laundry. I hate doing communal laundry, I swear to you. I had a dream, a wish that I've always wanted to do since I was in college, to have my own washer and dryer, much like my parents, step-parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, anybody I can think of, including the friends of those people I just have forementioned. But no, I have never, alas, been able to achieve such a dream. In fact, I don't think I know that many Gen Xers that do have their own washers and dryers and usually have to drive somewhere or walk somewhere or carry their shit somewhere and use quarters or electric cards or dollar bills. Yeah, that kind of really sucks. Anyway, got my cup thingy. Yes, I'm very amused by this. I'm very amused by this. It's my Trader Joe winter blend. It's a bit more on the darker side. It's medium dark or medium-ish. I'm more of a light coffee person, but making it work. It's actually really good. So this morning I was in bed. Actually, I don't know about you, but I get up several times. I go to sleep and then I'll wake up several times. Like, I'll be in like a dream, like a deep dream, and I had lots of dreams. I'm like a weirdo, and I dream several things simultaneously. So when I wake up, I'm really confused. Uh, I'm just not a morning person. It's like my brain is like an hourglass, and like the sleepy side of me is full of sand or something, and then the wakey side, you turn the glass and it has to like right, so it's like transferring sand from sleepy side to wakey side, and I sometimes even feel like I'm still in the dream, if that makes any sense, but my brain is always like that. I am not a morning person. I actually have a very composed type of a personality, except here in Massachusetts you have to show your anger, you have to show, like if people are starting shit with you, if people are trying to bully you, which can happen like everywhere, because they want to like put like pressure on you or assert their self on you, like if they want to get in line or if they want to, I don't know, take the thing that you want to buy and put it in your cart. Yeah, crappy example. No, those are good examples, actually, of bad examples. But you have to kind of push back. No, you have to push back, because if you don't, they don't respect you. And by being nice and polite, I don't know what it is here, but people don't respect that. They see that as being like weak, which is completely different than everywhere else in the country that I've lived. Except in Cambridge. Cambridge is lovely. Cambridge is polite. Cambridge is wonderful! Just everywhere else, whatever. But, I'm noticing some changes. I think probably because when I go out, I'm a people person, and I engage people in conversation, and I talk about, why do people do this, and why do people do that? And I've been doing that for so long that especially people in my immediate area are starting to, like, soften up. They can still be jerks, though. And I feel like people just don't know how to receive me. Like, they're like, whoa, like, she's talking about things that I've never thought about, that I've never questioned, and now I'm going to think about it. But, right now I just want to kind of talk about my new job thingy. So, here's my iPad thingy that they gave me, which I have to return. It's in this case thingy carrying, there's another part that you can wear, like, over your shoulder or on your, like a belt, which I usually just have around my hip as a belt because it just makes more sense. And let's see if they sent me any email. No, I had a call with them last night. Okay, they're not the best at communicating stuff, so I feel like at this job you have to kind of be on the ball, except I know for a fact that most people are not as, you know, go-getter-y as myself. They're not as on the ball as myself, and I've been listening to the calls. It's funny because there are people who are like I wouldn't consider myself clueless because I can figure out a lot of things, but a number of people who managed to get this job are kind of like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do, right? And then they feel terrible, which is kind of a relief to hear. Actually, it's a huge relief to hear, because there's times where I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I have to try and figure shit out, and I'm like, what the fuck? But luckily, I happen to be a pragmatist, and I always figure shit out. But anyway, because this company sucks at communicating, like they seriously suck. I have a ton of criticism for management. I have a ton of criticism for a bunch of things. Having said that, this is the highest pay I've ever had per hour in my entire life. It is double the minimum wage, at least here anyway. And then on Sundays, because I have to work Sundays, you get time and a half by law in Massachusetts, so that works out great. So I only work for about on the schedule it's 4 hours and 45 minutes, so it's almost 5 hours. Except I actually work more than that. I log in earlier and I leave later so far. I also logged in early on Saturday because BJ's has a weird situation where they don't like you after 4. In fact, they like you close up before that. So I'm just working that out. You also get paid for calls, training, the different rates, and I had a call last night, which I didn't even know about. They also didn't tell me in my email that they were going to be emailing me to the pad. This pad has been malfunctioning like crazy. I believe I figured out why. It's probably due to electrical solar storm type activity, which is happening with the sun. I don't know if you know about solar flares and solar wind and all that stuff. Aurora Borealis, blah, blah, blah. Usually whenever we have a lot of Aurora Borealis activity, we get an intense amount of cloud cover, rain, and fog, so we never really get to see it. There's only one time that I can think of where the sky was like a green, glowy color, and I never actually saw any streaks, but I remember that, and that was, what, in 2011, 2012, 2011, something like that. So, also, the thing was making noises and stuff, and this is obviously not a new iPad. It's clearly been used a lot. It's worn out. So, yeah. And it has 3G. Now, the 3G on Sunday didn't work at all. It just stopped working, and it had also stopped working on Monday. So I couldn't get any information. Also, they haven't been emailing me to my regular email, which is what they were doing before. No one communicated that to me. But despite all my gripes about it, this job is freaking easy as hell. No matter what you do, like, okay. So first of all, you need to know what you're doing. And you need to be social, and you need to be like have some sales experience. But I don't have to sell anything necessarily. I'm just sort of there as a brand ambassador. I don't take people to the register. I don't have a register. I basically demo stuff, which they wouldn't say throughout the whole training or whatever. But when you read the contracts and everything, and when you talk to the people that are hiring you, basically what you're doing is demoing stuff. I demo a soda making machine by a coffee company. I don't know if you've ever heard of Keurig. That's my brand, and I work for Keurig Cold, which is a soda maker. I have a ton of issues and critiques about how they're marketing it, which I think sucks, but having me there and other people doing this, I think it really does help to get awareness to the brand, which is why I'm really happy to do this job. I'm at 2 different locations. I'm at BJ's on Saturdays and Kohl's on Sundays, and they're both in my town. Well, it's debatable whether Derby Street is Weymouth or Hingham, whatever, because I know Derby Street does come through Weymouth, but whatever. Working with the people in the store, like, like when you come there and you have the brand stuff on, I have a shirt, there's a shirt that I wear that says Keurig on it, and I even have a name tag and all that good stuff, and people right away, they just have a lot of respect to you for you. They also tell you all these things. The tone of their voice is very accepting and welcoming. I've had so much positive experience with that so far that I really liked it. People who are the employees, I don't know, because you came from the brand and you represent the brand, like you have this kind of like almost status or something, and it just has this respect that comes with it. And also another thing that I found is if I help people, like random customers in the store, even though I don't work for that store, I work for this brand, that actually helps to promote the thing, because people associate emotions with products and brand names and stuff. So I was in the home goods department, and people constantly need help with finding things. So if I familiarize myself with the stuff around there, they would be more open to listening to me or to be interested to see what the product is or what it does. And what I liked about Kohl's was at Kohl's, you can actually taste demo the product, which makes it so much easier. Except at Kohl's, nobody's really interested to drink it, whereas at BJ's, everybody wants to try it. So I'm going to refer people from BJ's to Kohl's to taste it. Kohl's also has different flavors and stuff. At BJ's, they don't have anything. The calls, I don't know, I feel like the boss, the head guy, is kind of lazy, because we had a call and I'm open to all of your questions, except now that it's been a full 30 minutes, I couldn't care less. So goodbye. And I could feel that a bunch of people had tons of questions, and I actually had a ton of feedback, and I wanted to give feedback, and it was strange because the last few calls nobody wants to say shit. So I am very happy with this job. Like, you have so much independence. You have so much independence to do this job. You're paid really well for your time. You get paid to be on calls, although they haven't sent me my thing so I can fill out the thing about the call yesterday like they said they were going to. But whatever, I think from now on I should probably just record the calls like I always do, but I didn't record this one. But you could do anything. Like, you are your own boss. Like, you are the boss. You, like, they have rules about don't do this and don't do that, but when you're on the floor and you're doing stuff and you represent this brand, like, you have a whole lot of say about what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. Like, there's also a ton of things that people could say, because I could see where it could get abused, because if you're not, like, it's like barely any actually there's like no regulation other than go on the call, fill out this thing, show up, and you just do the job. So I do feel like you need to be a responsible person, but even if you weren't a responsible person, you could get away with a lot of things. I'm not that kind of person, but I'm just like, wow, this job is like, it's just wow. Like, you represent the brand, you get paid really well, you don't have a lot of work that you have to do, but I still do the work. I enjoy the job. I enjoy working with the stores there. Interacting with customers. Like, I just talk to people. I ask them questions. I show them the product. And then at Kohl's, I get to drink soda. I get to drink soda and be paid to do that. Like, I don't even have to drink it. I can just hold it, and people are like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, this is this machine, and it makes soda or iced tea or whatever, and that's what this is, and it's really freaking cold. Do you want one? Like, and I get paid to do that. That's just amazing. How did I get this job? This is, wow. So far, so good, although I did have a snafu. All of them happened on Sunday, even though I felt like that was a very pleasant working day. But this couple came in, and I ended up losing my scarves, my infinity scarves, which I loved to death, that I got from one of my old jobs at JCPenney. Even though I hated working at JCPenney, I absolutely loved the clothes that they had. And I gotta say that our customer service at our store, or any JCPenney, especially that store, was good. Just everything else about the store freaking sucked. Like, especially working there. But anyway, I could go on, and I know that I already have, but that's it. So I'm very happy about this job. I'm very happy about the work. Um, I still haven't been paid yet, so I'm not happy about that. I would actually like to be paid weekly. That would be great, but I haven't been paid anything right now. So there we go.